I'm probably gonna have to make a series of videos. So when I post this video, y'all see this, this is what I want y'all to do. This is gonna be at the beginning of the video. But when y'all let me know what y'all want to see with this machine right here, what y'all want to know, because that way I can go from the comments and I can make videos of what y'all asking about it. I'm only telling, this is probably a long video, and I'm gonna tell y'all like
this is just our perspective.
Yeah, this is the first. We haven't even used it yet.
Cleaning. As most of you know, we have a 2-year-old in the house and a dog.
Are you using one of those chairs outside?
So, no, one of the chairs inside, one of our good chairs still. That's a shame. We were just talking about how we try to save money. We literally only have 2 kitchen chairs, one for me and one for him. Because Ella has her own table.
Okay, so.
Right off the bat.
This is the VACMASTER. And obviously, the S300H. Obviously that one is a lot, that's a lot smaller than the VACMASTER to me. This can be a hassle to kind of move around because you can only move it like this.
You can only move it forward and back.
With this one, you can move it side to side,
front to back.
However it gotta go. The only issue I can see with that, moving it side to side like that, is if I'm on a ramp, like going like this.
It's gonna go.
It's gonna go like this. Versus the VACMASTER, I just turn like this. The front will roll, but not that back. So those backs are whatchamacallit.
How about weight comparison to lift when it's empty?
So this one, let's see.
That one looks like it's heavier just from the way you picked it up.
Heavier, but not as much.
Could you imagine with water in it though?
But with water, we ain't gonna be traveling with water. We got to dump it out. So let's compare the hoses as well. So we have this one. I think this is 8 feet. I'm not sure.
You're moving really fast for me. I got short arms.
Well,
they look about the same length.
Yeah, they do. Actually, it looks longer.
The other one's a little bit longer.
So, I mean, obviously, y'all. So I want to say the VACMASTER is a.
It's like maybe
and it's only longer because of
the attachment.
The attachment. It's about the same length.
Okay,
so the hose may not be an issue.
It might not, but who knows?
It may not even be an issue.
Okay, but one thing I want to say for the hose, since we're on the subject of the hose, being that I have used the VACMASTER, and you know, the VACMASTER is good, it does what it does. I've never tried anything else other than the VACMASTER. I have small, chubby hands. Martario has big man hands. So when I'm using the VACMASTER, I have to use both hands to control it because I can't do it one-handed. And then with using both hands, I often ran into the problem of stuff falling apart. The actual water part would come out on me. Yeah. The suction mechanism that's over here would loosen up because I have to use two hands.
This comes off sometimes. Sometimes this stuff, I have to take this off, spray it out with some air to make it come out right.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of issues that I was having that I felt like.
But I mean, you could have it in any issue, but I feel like as far as cost effective wise, you know, this already doesn't feel as sturdy as that one did. And that's kind of a heavy, this is a little bit lighter. This one felt heavier to me.
Yeah.
The handle. Now we'll probably put a piece of tape in the middle or a seat outside and show you the difference between the two. Because even though sometimes something is more expensive, that doesn't mean it's the best option.
It's the best option, yeah. So,
let me get it from that
angle. I'm gonna say is probably the hookup is gonna be a little bit better. This one, you just kind of put it all there. It's a quick disconnect, so you just connect it in there, and that's it. Now with the VACMASTER, you do have to kind of hold it, twist it. See, that's one thing I used to hate. You have to hold it, and then it's not a hassle, but you twist it like this, and it connects it there like same thing. So that's not that's not an issue. This one is a little better. I'll let you just slide this on here.
But when you look at the comparison of where the water is going to be fed through, this looks more sturdy than this.
Yeah, it's better quality. It is better quality. You get what you pay for, type of thing. Now, I will say, so the VACMASTER does hold more wastewater. The VACMASTER, I think, holds 8. It can hold 8 gallons, 6 to 8 gallons, I think. So it will hold. You can put a lot up in there. It'll be the same with the solution tank. So this one holds 1 gallon, and the VACMASTER holds 1 gallon.
That's the solution tank right there.
Yeah.
Where's the solution tank on this?
This one right here. Now the only issue I'm seeing with this is
the reservoir down here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing. I would have to make something to cover this. I don't like that it's open like that.
Yeah, because now it leaves for anything else to get inside.
But and another issue I'm seeing, the plus side to this, I can take this out. I can take this out right here. I go inside my van, I fill it up, I put it back.
Yeah.
This right here,
you have to get a measuring cup.
Not a measuring. I probably will just keep this. Fill this up and pour it in there.
Yeah.
Go fill it up again, and that'll be my extra. You know how I pour it inside there. That's how I'm gonna have to do it because I can't bring the whole thing in there.
Another thing, now that I'm thinking about it, because when I was looking right here, I saw how many hertz, megahertz. I mean, just hertz that it takes.
So be using more power.
Okay.
So now with this, it uses more power. This is not heated as well. So
yeah.
This uses more power when I turn the vacuum on.
That's something to mention because as mobile detailers, y'all run off of generators.
So
people's electricity, but majority of the time, mobile detailers are running off of their own source of energy.
But this is going to use more for sure because the vacuum
and the heating
heater. I think the heater is 600 watt. So it's going to be using more for sure.
And then that's going to be tricky finding out what you can keep plugged in at the same time. What's going to cut it.
Play with that. What can I keep plugged in at the same time? So, and then, like I said, this will be another video where I'm going to compare the two. I'm going to use the VACMASTER and then I'm going to use this. So this is a good comparison. I mean, the only thing is this one is heated. So of course this one probably should produce better results. Yeah. But we're going to see. This one isn't heated, that one is heated. So you can buy one that's not heated. The same one, but without the heater on it. So that was like 500 bucks.
Another video I think you need to make is comparing like part replacements. Like sometimes you don't always have to exchange the whole thing.
Okay, so let me tell them about that. So
okay.
The VACMASTER, I probably do have a warranty on it, right?
Yeah.
So, but I probably got to get in touch. I bought this off of Amazon, so I either have to get in touch with, more than likely, VACMASTER, the company, and explain to them, and see if I have a warranty, if I can exchange stuff and get parts and stuff like that. Now, the thing with that is, I would have to change whatever's broken.
Yes.
With this one, they told me that if I need to change anything on it, I can bring it directly to them. They'll change it.
Which is the auto
bright. They'll change it. They'll fix it with the parts, and they have parts available there already.
Yeah.
Let's get into why I decided to upgrade too. We can put that in. I'll put that in the video. The reason why I upgraded is because it's not that this sucked. This was great for what it was. Great start down, right? Mm-hmm. It was just some things starting to happen. For one, I'm gonna come over here. Let's start with this. I love the fact that this has controls, right? I love that. I can turn it on and off. But at the same time, sometimes when I'm pulling, I have to keep the water on. Yeah. And then when you turn this off, it doesn't turn off right away. It takes a little bit. So I was using more solution.
Tell them what your little rig. How were you rigging it to turn on? What were you having to do?
What was that?
You were having to slap it.
So sometimes my buttons, it wasn't working, so I had to kind of. Sometimes I have to slap that thing a little bit. But yeah, so.
But that was a good example about how easily it comes out.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah. So that happens often.
You barely
from turning it like this.
Yeah.
This kept falling off, and now I don't want to come up. So this kept coming off like this, and you could be in mid thing,
and then
the thing comes off.
while we were in the field, it would come off and you'd be like extracting, or you'd be having the water going, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's not picking up the water, but the water's getting everywhere.
Exactly. So that was annoying. That was another issue. The pressure coming out of the VACMASTER from the solution, I feel like it's not good enough. It works.
Don't move it. Okay, talk.
So it worked. Like coming out of this is where the solution come out. It worked. Don't get me wrong. But I just felt like it wasn't good enough. It was almost like you taking a water hose.
Focusing on your hand, it won't focus on nothing. Well, if you can get a picture, you could probably answer it in a picture.
So like I said, it worked, but it just wasn't good enough, to be honest with y'all. Don't get me wrong, y'all. This is great to have.
It served its purpose.
It served its purpose. This has done so many extractions, and I have made triple the amount of money with this. Like, well, triple would be $600. I made way more than that off of that. But,
and not only that, I mean, it did a good job with getting the stuff out of our what is it? Sofa?
Yeah. So I did replace some stuff on here. This got replaced, and then this head had got replaced. One thing I did notice when I was extracting, it was kind of like it was pulling, but sometimes it didn't pull like the whole side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was only pulling from like the middle.
One side or something. So you can kind of tell sometimes. So you got to kind of go back over it.
You got to make sure everything's tightened, everything.
Another thing is this right here.
Oh my God.
I see people put tape on it. This right here usually turns.
That used to
I don't
piss me
understand why
off.
they put this on here. That was I won't.
This wasn't a good.
This wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, because my hands are small. So when I was using it, I have to have one hand here, and then I would have one hand here, and then I end up turning my hand. So
that was an issue. So that's an issue. Now this issue is my fault. I took this off right here, and I forgot what I did. I think I left it in the door, and it bent it right here. So it started leaking from at the bottom right there. Now,
mind you, you guys have to remember that this is a man right here. I know there's people out there, there's men out there that take good care of their stuff, but this one right here, I mean, he takes good care of everything, but when I say rough, he could literally probably just go pick up one of those bottles and it'll fall in the next 5 minutes.
All right, and this was the main issue I was having with this right here. So y'all can't see, but y'all see all the stuff that's coming.
I'm gonna get the light.
Y'all, you can tell there's a, like it kind of goes, it's dented, right? Right there, there's a crack, right? Let's see if I can get. So right here is a crack, like I said, and it was leaking. So when I would get stuff and it gets to about right here, it starts leaking on the side a little bit. That's why I have all that brown stuff right there. That was becoming an issue also because when I turned the vacuum on, it was sucking in. Like it was ridiculous. So it was sucking in because this hole right here. So when it was sucking in, it would also unclip this right here. So when I went to move this, I went to pick it up. I picked this whole thing up like this. And then I'm like, man, what the hell? Then I got to redo all this, pull the wires, all that stuff. And this is happening multiple times. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade instead of just buying another one. I hope that I hit all the points on
there's probably gonna be a couple things you forgot. Someone will mention it.
That's just, y'all, when I make these videos, it comes straight out of my head. So if y'all got any questions about any of these,
we legitimately just picked this up.
Comment down below. Oh, let me explain why I bought this one. I don't know if I said that. And because a lot of people say, well, why did you get the Mighty 8070? Why did you get the Mighty whatever? Why did you get the smaller one, the smallest one? As y'all gonna see, one of the other videos that I'm gonna have up here before this one is, this was in the budget. This was in the budget. I didn't want to go over $1,000. I didn't want to spend $1,000 on something I didn't know if I would make my money back off of. This was in the budget. And plus, I was also thinking about room as well in the van. Where if the 8070 is a little bigger than this one.
So where did the VACMASTER sit?
So the VACMASTER went over here in the middle of the vacuum and the steamer.
Here, you want to get in there and show that? Okay.
Yeah, you good right there. So that's where the VACMASTER went. So that was also another thing I was thinking of.
Oh, it's slim.
Room. Where am I gonna put the new? I didn't want to have to have to do too much for the new extractor and stuff. So
although a van renovation is coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. So another reason is, well, as y'all notice, the van is not low. The van's not low to the ground. Depending on where you at right now, it's pretty easy because I'm at a slant the way the driveway is. But sometimes when I go to some people's houses, the van can seem a little higher. Or it depends on if I'm parked like this, then I can reach in there easy. But it just all depends on how I'm parked. But I didn't want to have to be struggling to pick this up, take this out, and all that. I didn't want to have to do all that, man. And like I said, budget. This was in the budget. There's not that much content on this one. And I wanted to be able to bring out content on something a little different than the 8070. So for the people that feel like, oh, well, maybe I could just get the S300. This may be the best one for mobile detailing. So I don't know. We're gonna see. But honestly, before we close the video out, I'm gonna see how it fits in the van. So take this off, unscrew this, bring it, and it's not heavy. I'm gonna take this out.
It's getting wet.
Let's say, put this. See, that's the wheels is gonna be the only issue.
It's a nice little fit.
So
here you go.
actually, it actually fits better. So there we go. That actually fits better. It has more room.
Poor little wood.
Then yeah, my wood's messed up.
Oh my
I
God.
actually have more room with this right here. So yeah, I mean that was the main issue, to be honest with you, was fitment. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a good day. If you have a question, make sure you comment down below about it.